So they say in the diagram below, you are given y is equal to f of x, which is going to be equal to a sine x plus q. Y is equal to g of x, mx cos of x plus n are shown, where x is an element between 0 up until we get to 360. And then now we're going to answer some questions based on this. The first question says, write down the amplitude and the range of f. They're being specific. Concentrate on what? On f. Now, let's talk about the amplitude first of f. How do you get the amplitude? Amplitude, you get it by saying maximum. So we're going to tell them, okay. So we're going to have amplitude, which is going to be given by max minus mean divided by 2. In this case, you say my max is 3 minus open bracket minus 1. Then the answer is going to be what to be 2. So our amplitude is going to be what to be 2. Yeah. Number 2, it says range. What is the range? It's to 3. So I'm going to tell them which our range. Y is going to be an element, all of them included, from -1 up until we get to 3. Then they will give us 1, 2, 3. Sharp. Okay, next question. They say, write down the amplitude and the range of G. Specific again. We are looking for G here. What is going to be the amplitude and the range of G? So what is the smallest value for G? It's -3. What is the maximum? So we remember we said bigger one minus the smaller one. We can't say the smaller one minus the bigger one. So you're going to have -1 minus 3 divided by 2, which is going to give us, okay, that's the amplitude. What is going to be our range then? Y is an element of -3 to -1. -3 is smaller than -1. Okay, next they say we should tell them what is A, what is Q. Now, if you know the Mara graph, you can always try to check which can you do it from the Mara graph and say, Mara, what has happened? Remember, if you are dealing with a sine graph, if there's no reflection, the sine graph is supposed to start somewhere this side. I was showing you yesterday which graph, if it's a sine graph, it starts here and then it goes up and then it goes down. But I look at this one, what has just happened? It was supposed to start at 0, but it didn't start at 0. It started where? So what does that mean? It means with this graph was shifted what? 1 unit up. Our Q can be 1. Okay, but now instead of what is our A? What is going to be our A? Is it 2 or -2? It's not 2 because remember, we were supposed to start here and then go up. We didn't start by going up. We started by going down, meaning which is supposed to be what to be negative. So you could have done that if this one is going to fail. I'm going to show you a method that we can use to get the A and Q. So we're going to use the points here. We have 90 and -1, and then we have 270 and 1 and 3. So we can use this into our advantage. Here's what we're going to tell them. We're going to tell them which, okay, we have Y, which is given as A, the sine of X plus Q. Sharp, ne? And then we're going to substitute this point. The point says which we have -1, which is going to be equal to A sine of X is 9 plus Q. And then you can write this. What is sine 9? To go to your calculator. It says 1. Then you tell them which is the sine. Are you sure? Sine of 90? Yes. Oh, I'm still there at the table. Sine of 90. It says 1. So we are going to have A multiplied by 1. What is going to be A multiplied by 1? Huh? So you are going to have something like this. Look at this. We have -1, which is going to be equal to A plus Q. So you can call this one equation number 1 because it has A, also has what? Q. So I'm going to use the other point, man. What is the other point that I have? I have 270 is to 3. So I'm going to tell them what I have 3, which is going to be equal to A, the sine of 270 plus Q. Ne? Now, if you say the sine of 270, I think you get minus 1. Ne? So you're going to tell them which you have 3 is going to be equal to minus A plus Q. So now this one is equation number what? Number 2. Yeah, you can check which one is simple to make the subject. Let's take A to this other side. Though. If we take A to that other side, what are you going to have? You're going to have minus 1 minus A, which is going to be equal to what? To Q. Then this one is going to be equation number 3. You take equation 3, you sub it on 2. Simultaneous equation. Yes, class rep. Simultaneous. Let's check what you get if you do this then. You're going to have 3, which is going to be equal to minus A. Ne? But instead of Q, what are we going to put? We're going to put minus 1 minus A. Take this one to this other side. It says you have 4, which is going to be equal to minus minus. It gives us minus 2A. Divide by minus 2, divide by minus 2. It says A is going to be equal to what? You see, this is what we were talking about. We already knew which A was what? Was minus 2. And then from there onwards, you can use that other one and say, but now we have Q, which is going to be minus 1 minus, instead of A, I can put minus 2. And then it says which my Q is going to be, as you were saying, negative and a positive is going to give us minus 1 plus 2, ne? Which is going to be equal to what? To 1. Because we already saw it was supposed to start at 0, but it started at 1, at 1, meaning the graph was shifted 1 unit. So it's up to you. But the safest one is this one because I can do it mathematical. I substituted and then I'm doing it exactly the way I was doing the other one. So as a classwork, when I check if you can give me M and N. For now, as a classwork, check if you can give me the M and the N, and then the other one is going to be our homework.